Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk quickly about how I deal with negativity. I was gonna say negative feedback, but negativity in general as a whole. But before we do that, I'm gonna pull, I have two decks in front of me. I have one that's from The Four Agreements, which is an amazing book, as I keep saying. I think I said it in my previous video. And then I have this one, which is just amazing little quotes, you know, from different type of authors, authors, what's it called? I just had a brain fart. Motivational speakers and artists and just different people around the world that have made an impact or have left an impact while they were here. So the first deck is going to be from The Four Agreements, and we're just going to see what message. I love referring to these decks just because when I do feel a bit down or I don't feel 100%, the message I get always helps me in some way, shape, or form. So this one says, don't take anything personally. Embrace freedom. Embrace your freedom. It says, you gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. No spell can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. And if you live without fear, if you love, if you will be happy with your life. So that is great, and it has, I mean, it's perfect for the topic that we're going to be talking about today is don't take anything personally, because people lash out, people react due to their own personal issues, traumas, the way they're seeing the world through their perception, through their lens. There's nothing you can do about that. You can't control how people react to you, even if you're just saying good morning, good afternoon. And this is a great example I always tell, like my mom, or I tell people, it's like you can wake up and you can set the intention that you're gonna have an amazing day, that you're gonna say, you know what, today I'm gonna do the best that I can. But that doesn't mean that just because you're gonna do the best you can, that everyone's gonna meet you on the same vibration as you. No, people wake up and they set their own intentions when they wake up. So you can say, hey, you know, today I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna do the best that I can, I'm gonna be kind, you know, I'm gonna actually reach out to people, actually talk, socialize, you know. And you can go and say there could be two types of people. And you can say, good morning, how are you? You know, and they could say, oh, good morning, I'm great, how are you? And they can react on the same vibration as you. Then you come across another person, you can say, hey, good morning. And they could be like, it's not a good morning because this, and this, and this, and this. And you're like, whoa, lady or man, you know, I don't even know you. I just want to say good morning. But they're going to see and react based on how they're dealing with their demons and their reality that they create. So that is a great one. And on the second deck, let's see. Ooh. Okay. It says, do not wait. The time will never be just right. That is Napoleon Hill. That's a cute one. And that for me means no time is the right time. So if you say, I'm going to wait, you know, for this so I can start doing this or what I want, whatever. No, just do it now, because we're not guaranteed the next minute, the next hour, the next day. You know, just do it. And I get it. We have a lot of fears. I am big on procrastinating. I am big on used to always telling myself, oh, I'm just lazy or whatever. And I used to make excuses for myself as in why I couldn't do something that I wanted to do. Even if it was something as just going for a walk or working out. I used to just make myself, not make myself, I used to just bombard myself with excuses as to why I shouldn't do that when I did want to do it. You guys get me? You guys get me? But yeah, so do not wait, because the time will never be just right. You just got to go for it. Even if you're scared, do it. Do it scared. Say, you know what? I'm scared of shit, but I'm going to go do it. I'm going to try it. And if I fail, well, I failed, and at least I tried. And you never know. Sometimes we try things and that thing blows up and you're like, oh my God, I never expected that. So follow your gut and follow your heart. So yes, how I deal with negativity. So I used to be big on believing everything that people said to me, opinions, criticizing me, everything. You know, I used to be like, okay, they're right, you know, this and that. People have always brought me down my whole life. People have always said, you're not going to get anywhere, you know, you're this, you're that, you're this. And there's a point in my depression where I just said, you know what, I have no hope. I let those thoughts and opinions and critics, the way they were criticizing me, control me. I allowed that, you know, and I allowed that by believing in it at some point. And so I really dug down in my depression, and I really sunk low in a hole to the point where I was like, well, you know, what am I bringing to this world? Like, if all this is true, why am I here? Like, why should I be here? So I used to question myself because I used to believe all this negativity. And no, once I started the journey of self-love, it like opened my eyes to things and to understand with compassion that people lash out on you because of insecurities that they have, or because you have something that they cannot accomplish in themselves yet. Meaning, let's say, if you know, before, when I used to be very I gained weight for a while. I was pretty hefty for my size because I was an emotional binge eater. If I was bored, if I was sad, if I was mad, if I was anxious, if I was stressed, or if I was scared, or whatever, I would go eat straight to the pantry, straight to the kitchen. I would just eat my feelings away. And I never really saw anything wrong with it. I used to just say, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. And then before, I was like, wait, I'm eating because I'm bored. I have nothing else to do. And then I started like realizing, wait, this doesn't feel so healthy. Like, why am I eating and I feel more like shit? And I keep eating knowing that I'm full already. But it was something about depending on food and the addiction I had with just sweetness to try to heal what I was feeling, knowing that I wasn't working. Excuse me. But it was hard to stop. So, what was I saying? Oh, so when I was, you know, a little hefty, I used to go and compare myself on social media to other girls, and I'd be like, oh my God, she's so fit. Oh my God, this and this. And I would get angry. I would get irritated. I would get this, and that. But then I would ask myself, well, what's stopping you from going to work out? What's stopping you from, you know, just like she's working out, just like she's, you know, doing this, you know, you can do it as well. So why aren't you doing it, Monica? And I started pointing the finger at myself, and I sat in front of the mirror, and I started telling myself, okay, what is it that you know, tell all that negativity that you think about other people, tell it to yourself. And I was in front of the mirror like, what, me? Talking about me? Like, I didn't want to accept it. And when I finally did surrender and accept the fact that, you know, everything that I was projecting on other people, I was doing it, you know, I started doing it with myself, and I started saying, okay, Monica, that doesn't feel so good. That doesn't feel so nice. That feels kind of hurtful. That feels very harsh, you know? So once I started the journey of self-love and I started realizing that we lash out based on what we're pissed or we're unhappy about in our lives, that's when it started to click with me, and I used to be like, makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. And then when I started this journey of self-love and I started being happy for no reason, I was just grateful every day for things that I used to take for granted. For example, I would wake up and I would say, and I always drink water in the morning, and I used to take that for granted. And I said, you know what? Well, I'm here waking up with a fresh cup of water, and there's many people around the world that struggle to even get a gallon of water. They have to walk miles to get water in general, and I never really thought of that like that because I was just like, me, poor me. I was playing the victim. And so now I'm like, oh my God, I'm grateful for this water. I'm grateful for the shower. I'm grateful to be having to have access to a toilet. You know, I'm grateful that I have a bed to sleep at night. I'm grateful for my blankets, you know, things that I took for granted. And I started seeing things with compassion and things that just made me feel happy. And I would go about my day like, wow, you know, I am good. I am blessed. I am grateful for all that I have. And I just started getting more happy. And I started getting happier for no reason, because I used to be the type that I used to be like, oh, when this happens, I'll be happy. When I get this, I'll be happy. When this happens in my life, I'll be happy. And I used to wait to rely on things to bring me happiness, when no, happiness is starts with me. Nothing can make me happy. Happiness is a choice that you have to make. And that means that you have to choose to fight with your demons and fight through the negativity and fight through all the rough days, because on the bright days, on the days that you say, wow, today is a great day, that those days are worth it. So I will take all the hard days, all the days that I am down and I'm crying and I'm criticizing myself and I'm not 100%. I will take those days any day, because I know that the days that are bright and the days that come after the healing that I choose to do are amazing, and it doesn't compare to anything else because I'm happy just being here. I'm happy just being. So the way I deal with negativity is I see people through compassion. I see them with an understanding of, like, you know what? I understand why you're so upset. I can, I'm compassionate, and I can be like, you know what? Sucks that you feel that way. I've been there, but that's what you're choosing to think, and that's how you're choosing to behave, and that's how you're choosing, that's the reality you're choosing to be in. When I used to want to be the victim and being the victim every single day and just be poor me, why does this happen to me? Well, this never happens to me, and this, everyone, oh, look at her, why is everything happening to her and not me? Or why does he always and not me? Like, I was projecting negative low energy. So that negative low energy was recycling back to me, and it would hit me 10 times harder. And when I tell people, the punches get harder, and the punches get harder, and the punches get harder, they get harder because it's the energy we give out. The energy we give out always comes back. That's why I truly, heavily believe in karma. I used to always want to seek out revenge. I used to always want to be like, oh, just wait and see, and now I'm like, no, karma does whatever karma needs to do at the right time that it needs to be done. So you get served what you deserved. And I truly believe that. I truly believe that, including with myself. I used to look in the mirror and I used to be like, okay, Monica, were these actions, was this reaction really good? And I used to be like, okay, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have reacted that way, but it was done. And that's how I slowly started learning my lessons, and I started dealing with my negative patterns and my limiting beliefs. So don't worry about what people say about you. Don't let their negativity control you. Don't give them that power. Gain your power back and keep that to yourself, and make yourself grow in self-love. It's not an easy road. People think like, oh, she loves herself. So it's just positivity all day, every day. No, it's not. It's a constant battle with your negative thoughts, with feeling like, I don't really want to get out of bed, but I know I should. I don't want to exercise, but I know I should. So there's days where I'm on it. I'm exercising left and right, this and that. I'm like, woo, eating clean, doom, doom, yes, 100%. And then there's days where I don't want to get out of bed all day. I just don't want to get out of bed. And those are the days that I say, okay, there's something I can learn today, and I will learn, because I went from feeling like this to this, and I need to know what happened in the midst of this day, 2 days, whatever, what happened that all of a sudden my energy just shifted. And so I started working on myself, and I started saying, okay, I'm not going to point the finger at other people. I'm going to worry about myself, because my business is my problem. I don't care about her business, his business, that family's business, what she or he's doing, what she or he's saying, because they're not my problem. And once I started saying, okay, worry about yourself, Monica, because you're the one that is with you at the end of the day. You're your own cheerleader. You're the one that knows you the best. Focus on you. Love yourself. Invest in yourself instead of investing negativity out into the world. So choose you above everyone else. Gain your power back. Love yourself. Love yourself meaning be patient with yourself. Invest in yourself. Do you love to work out? What type of working out do you do? Do you like to dance? Dance your butt off. People think, oh, that's not working out. Dancing is some good cardio. And there's days where I don't want to lift weights. I don't want to do yoga. I don't want to do the normal working out. I just want to dance. And I'm like, whew, that was a freaking workout. Then there's weeks where I'm like, you know what? I don't want to lift. I don't want to do heavy weights. I don't want to do lifting. I just want to do yoga, and I'll do yoga for weeks, and I'm like, oh my god, I am so sore from just doing yoga. And then there's days where I'm like, I don't even want to look at a yoga mat. I just want to lift all day, and boom, 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 and that's what I do. So I started listening to my body, and I started listening to myself, and asking myself and speaking to myself, Monica, what do you want to do today? How do you want to work out today? Do you want to work out today? What how much energy do you have to invest in yourself today the way you want to? Do you want to just go outside in nature and just be in nature, soak up the sun? Or do you want to write? Do you want to paint? Do you want to, what is it? And I started talking to my inner child, and I started healing my inner child and telling my inner child, you know what? I love you. It's okay if we're not 100%, but we are going to get it right, and we are working through, and we'll make it no matter what, you know? And I choose to be positive. I choose to live every day, even on the hard days. I choose to be positive and learn lessons about what I need to learn, because it's not easy, you know. It's not easy to just wake up one day after you've dealt with depression or, you know, anxiety, and just be like, okay, I'm gonna be happy today, you know. No, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of healing, it takes a lot of love and patience. It takes a lot of patience to work on yourself, to invest in yourself, to really be like, okay, today I'm really going to nurture myself. Today, I'm going to be the best I can be for myself, because I don't have energy to deal with anyone else. I only have the energy to make myself better and heal myself in a way that I need to. So, hold on, my dog's barking. Hey, come on. Go, go, go. Okay. All right. If I would have kept her in here, she would have been like, "Ah!" She like is a big howler slash barker. So, yeah, invest in yourself. It's very important for you to wake up, even if you have the words or you don't know. Just, this is what I do on days where I just have no words. I put my hand, one on my heart and one underneath. I take a few deep breaths and I say, I love you, Monica. I love you, and we're doing the best that we can. And sometimes I stay here as long as I need to, in silence or whatever. And believe it or not, it does a lot just to feel your own heart and to be blessed with the fact that you have a heart that is beating for you, that's keeping you alive, that is showing you how to love, and that's able to love if you allow it to love. You know, we put up walls, we put up borders, you know, based on experiences that we have, people that have done us wrong. Excuse me. And we go about our day just bordered up, you know, not being able to trust, because you don't know whose intentions are what, and if this person, okay, what, who, you seem sneaky, you know. We start thinking like everyone's a bad person based on our own experiences, and that's something that we have the choice to heal, and that's something that I choose to heal. I've been done wrong so much in my life. I've had people left and right bring me down, tell me I'm not going to be anything, tell me that, you know, they've told me the nastiest stuff, and I'm like, now I'm like, no, I don't care what they think, because I know what I'm doing for myself. I know the work I'm putting into myself, and if they're choosing to criticize me, that just shows me that they're unhappy with themselves, and that they need to bring someone else down for them to feel powerful. And that's sad, and I feel for those people, and I'm like, oof, you know, heal your heart, heal your heart. So I choose to heal my heart every day, because that's something that I want to do. It's my choice, and I've seen the results on self-love and loving myself and being happy and just appreciating everything that's around me. And love and gratitude are the highest frequencies and vibrations you can be on. If you're grateful for all that you have in this moment, whoo, you are climbing, 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 climbing. If you're able to say, man, this person did me wrong, but you know what? I still love you. Why? Because I love myself. I love myself enough to say, you know, I love myself. I forgive myself, and I forgive all of you, no matter what, because I'm healing myself. And I know that not holding grudges or resentment isn't holding me back anymore. I'm actually ascending. And the more I'm ascending, the more I'm leaving all those thoughts and criticizing things that people used to think about me behind. And it seems like they're miles and miles away. So believe in yourself, you guys. Love yourself. Be patient. That is a big one. Patience. Seeds, like I always say, the day you plant the seed is not the day you're going to see the flower, the fruit, the fruit, or the trees. Be patient. Our progress is not the same as everyone else. Everyone grows differently. Everyone's journey is different. Don't worry about the other person. Don't compare yourself to other people. If you want to compare yourself to other people, you want to criticize other people or judge them, go in the mirror and do it with yourself first. Tell yourself first, and then see how you like it and see why you're triggered, and heal that part. And trust me, it's beautiful when you come up from that. Start that journey in self-love, and don't worry about what people are saying, because it's through their own insecurities, fears, and unhappiness and bitterness that they choose to live in. That's their choice. You can't make that choice for them. You can only make the choice for yourself and do better for yourself. So rise up, you guys. You guys know your power. You guys know your worth. And if you feel like your worth is small, well, that's you creating your worth. If you wake up every day and you say, I know my worth. I know I'm worthy of all the abundance in the universe. I'm worthy of all the true love and the true love that I desire, even though I was fucked over, cheated on, whatever it is. You know it, and you are attracting that, and that's gonna get closer and closer and closer and closer until it's right here. And I used to always think, these people don't even know what it's like, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, the universe works in your favor as long as you do the work for yourself. The minute you say, okay, this is what I want for myself, this is what I'm gonna start doing, best believe the universe is gonna work all its power and magic to give that to you. You just gotta put in the work. But that's what people don't want to do. They don't want to put in the work because it's some heavy shit, you guys. It's not rainbows and unicorns and sprinkles and butterflies and cupcakes. No, it's nasty. It's brutal. I look back on days and I'm like, how did I come out of that day? You know, how did I come out of this week or this month? You know, like things that I look back and I'm like, and I always write. I always write so that when I go back, I'm like, hell yeah, Monica, you made it through that. Let's go. This is nothing then. Cheer yourself on. Believe in yourself. You don't need anyone else to cheer you on. Be your own cheerleader. Don't wait for anyone's approval or anyone to tell you, come on, you can do it. Tell yourself that. Go in the mirror and say, you know what? I love you. And we're going to fucking kick ass today. Or I love you. And that's enough. You're enough. You're worthy. So again, be patient with yourself. Love yourself. I'm going to reread again. Don't take anything personally. Embrace your freedom. And then the back says, you gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. No spell can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. And if you live without fear, if you love, you will be happy with your life. So keep that in mind, because this is very important and this is spot on for today's video. Don't let negativity take over your life. Gain your power back. Thank you guys again for watching my video, for taking the time just to be here and giving me a chance. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.